In his best-selling book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, renowned author Stephen R. Covey teaches us how to win at life. And this is the secret to success. You must begin with the end in mind. So let's dive into the 4th habit and discover the power of life design. Picture this. You wake up one morning and something just feels off. You have a nagging feeling that you're not living life to the fullest. You can't quite put your finger on it, but there's a sense of discontent that's been lingering lately. But when you pause and reflect, it becomes clear. You've lost sight of your purpose. You've allowed the day-to-day grind to consume you, and you've forgotten about your dreams, your values, and what truly matters to you. It's time for a change. It's time to take control of your life and design it the way you want it. So how do you do it? How do you escape the rat race and start living a life that you're excited about? It all starts with one simple concept. Begin with the end in mind. Let's explore how to apply this concept to your own life and become the architect of your own destiny. We often hear the phrase, plan for the future. Financial advisors tell us to save for retirement and set financial goals. Yet most people never take the time to really think about what kind of life they want to live, much less design a plan to get there. Imagine spending years working towards a goal only to achieve it and realize it wasn't what you truly wanted. That's why it's so important to take the time to visualize your ideal future. What kind of lifestyle do you want? Where do you see yourself living? What kind of relationships do you want to have? By taking the time to really think about these things, you'll be able to set goals that are truly meaningful to you and that will make you happy. When we're constantly focused on what's right in front of us, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. That's why it's so important to take a step back and visualize your ideal future. When you do this, you'll be able to set goals that are truly meaningful to you and that will make you happy. So don't let life just happen to you. Take control and design the life you want. It all starts with having a clear vision of where you want to go. Many people lack a clear vision of their ideal future. They're just going through the motions day after day, living on autopilot. Without a clear vision, it's impossible to set goals that are truly meaningful. We'll just be chasing after other people's dreams, or simply trying to maintain the status quo. This leads to a lack of direction and a sense of being stuck. It's hard to be motivated when you don't know what you're working towards. You need to have a clear vision of your ideal future in order to set goals that are truly meaningful. And that all begins with asking yourself some important questions. What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? Do you want to travel the world or settle down in one place? What kind of relationships do you want to have? Are you single and looking for love? Or do you want to strengthen the bonds with the people in your life? What kind of impact do you want to make on the world? How do you want to be remembered? By taking the time to reflect on these questions, you can start to piece together the vision of your ideal future. Once you have a clear vision, you can start to set goals that are aligned with that vision. Goals that don't align with your vision are simply distractions. They're just detours on your journey to success. Don't waste your time and energy pursuing goals that don't align with your vision. Instead, focus on the goals that are truly meaningful to you, and that will help you create the life you want. While planning is essential, it's equally important to leave room for spontaneity and serendipity. Sometimes, the best opportunities come to us when we least expect them, so don't be afraid to deviate from your plan If an unexpected opportunity arises, just make sure that any changes you make are still in line with your overall vision for your life. Life is unpredictable, and there will inevitably be times when things don't go according to plan. Unexpected opportunities will arise, and obstacles will stand in your way. The key is to remain flexible and adaptable. Be willing to adjust your plan as needed, but always keep your eye on the prize. With a clear vision of your ideal future, you'll be able to stay focused and motivated even when things get tough. Most people try to tackle the complex task of setting goals without first having a clear understanding of themselves. They look at what everyone else has accomplished and try to copy their path to success. But this approach is doomed to fail because it ignores the unique qualities that make each of us special. To set effective goals, we must first understand who we are, what our strengths are, and what we're passionate about. We need to identify the unique combination of skills, resources, and experiences that make us who we are. Only then can we set goals that are truly aligned with our natural abilities and interests. For example, if you're a natural leader, you may want to set goals related to management or entrepreneurship. If you're creative, you may want to pursue goals in the arts or design fields. And if you're passionate about helping others, you may want to set goals related to service or activism. Another crucial aspect of setting goals is considering our values and beliefs. Our goals should be aligned with what we believe in and what we want to stand for. For example, if honesty and integrity are important to you, you may not want to pursue a career in sales where deception is commonplace. Similarly, if you value creativity and self-expression, you may not want to pursue a career in a highly regulated field, such as accounting. Finally, it's important to consider our emotional needs when setting goals. We all have different emotional requirements for happiness and fulfillment. Some people thrive in fast-paced environments, while others prefer a more relaxed pace of life. Some people need a lot of social interaction, while others are more comfortable being alone. When setting goals, it's important to find a balance between what we want to achieve and what we need to feel happy and fulfilled. It's also important to recognize the limitations we may face when setting goals. We all have different levels of ability, resources, and opportunities available to us. It's important to be realistic about what we can accomplish given our circumstances. For example, if you're in a remote location with limited access to resources, you may need to adjust your goals accordingly. However, this should not be seen as a limitation, but rather as an opportunity to be creative and resourceful. With careful planning and consideration of our unique circumstances, we can set goals that are challenging yet attainable. By taking the time to understand ourselves, our values, beliefs, and limitations, we can set goals that are truly meaningful and fulfilling. Remember that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Start by getting to know yourself better and setting small, achievable goals. As you progress, you'll gain confidence and momentum, allowing you to set even bigger and bolder goals. Embrace the journey of self-discovery and goal setting, and watch as your life transforms before your eyes. You are the architect of your own destiny. You have the power to design a life that you're excited about. So take some time to think about where you want to be in 5 or 10 years. Create a vision board or write down your goals and dreams. Then take action towards your goals. Set deadlines and hold yourself accountable. Don't be afraid to ask for help or advice along the way. Remember that setbacks are just temporary and that success is within reach. As you begin to see progress towards your goals, you'll feel a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. You'll be motivated to keep moving forward and to set even bigger goals for yourself. Before long, you'll look back on your journey and be amazed at how far you've come. You'll realize that anything is possible if you just have a clear vision of what you want and the courage to pursue it. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. There are people who believe in you and want to support you. Reach out to them for help and encouragement when you need it. Together, you can design a life that's filled with purpose, passion, and joy. So what are you waiting for? Start designing your dream life today. Remember to begin with the end in mind. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it valuable, please share your insights and experiences in the comments below. Your comments can be valuable to someone else out there. Additionally, if you like this content, please subscribe for more videos. We'd greatly appreciate your support. Wishing you success in your personal growth journey.